Thanks, mate, for that. I'll come back to you in a moment because there's something that I want to talk about here. In conjunction with the New South Wales Rugby League getting involved in the situation on drugs, the subject of drugs up north is just the same, and it's raised its ugly head in Queensland, so much so that the Queensland Rugby League are now seriously considering random drug testing as well. This week in Brisbane, Brothers forward Steve Carter admitted to taking drugs before a game, but there's mixed feelings about the drug effect. Peter Mears reports.
This is ephedrine, a readily available stimulant which in regulation doses can relieve breathing problems, but in larger doses can make a footballer think a brick wall is paper mache.
Well, a stimulant would give you the feeling of well-being particularly if you were a bit depressed, and in giving you the well-being you'd feel that you could perform better, run faster and be quicker on your reflexes. Well, in actual fact, that does not happen.
Fiery Brothers forward Steve Carter admits taking the drug, which according to Dr Hobbs makes players more aggressive and can lead to addiction and use of heavier drugs.
In my job as a policeman, I've often worked night work and so forth. The next day you've been a bit tired the day before the game or something in the morning, and so you just have one or two maybe. Just
something
it just makes you wakens you up a little. Doesn't give you no superhuman strength or nothing. It just makes you feel a little awake, alive, sort of thing.
So that's something like ephedrine or methadone?
Yeah, exactly, ephedrine. Yeah.
On the field, Carter loves chopping down tall poppies and is proud of his reputation as a hitman, but he doesn't impress Wally Lewis.
It's ridiculous in my book because those sort of things were experimented with about a decade ago and found to be of no use, so I don't know why this bloke's continuing to do so.
Drug testing has been tried before, but this time the league means business.
Well, it'll be random testing in time, it will be random testing of players, and it will also be random testing in place. Who knows where it will be done.
Neil, what's your reaction to this drug testing? Would you be offended if somebody came along from the Rugby League, the doctor, and said, you're one of the players?
No, I wouldn't be offended at all. They could do it if they want to, but, you know, just looking at that fella in Brisbane there, I can't understand him come out and saying openly that he's taken drugs. It's sort of thrown the whole thing wide open.
Yeah. And your own reaction to taking any sort of stimulant? You don't believe in it?
No,
you do believe in it? Or?
I don't take any at all, no. I don't believe in it. I think, you know, if you can't play football on your own ability, well, you shouldn't be out there.
And most of them are only psychological things. They're only like placebos, aren't they? Yeah, placebos, really.
That's all it is. It's just a psychological thing.
Yeah. OK, so your advice to any young footballers watching, any kids coming along, would be to stay away from any chemicals. Don't put anything in your body.
No, just leave them alone, yeah, for sure.
OK, so there you young blokes, young fella here, Neil, who's not much older than some of you, who's a very, very fine footballer and got a good future. I think the representative selectors are probably having a bit of a look at his form of late. He's going very well, and a utility player now can play as a fullback as well as a 5'8". Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks very much, Rex.